tea sippers, and you know what time it is. I hope you have all of your crumpets together because it's time to dish tea. And you're dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meat.
Can't wait. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat.
Darling. Yes. Hello. I did not breathe. I cracked. That threw me off. That was fucked up. What's up? What's your tea? What's your tea? What is your tea, darlings? It is another glorious day, my tea sippers. And I hope you got all of your crumpets together, my darling, because you know what time it is, honey. It's time to dish tea, honey. And you are dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meat. What's tea? What is your tea today, darling? Listen, baby, sugar plum apple dumplings, honey. Today, the drink of choice today, honey, I am drinking distilled water mixed with some sparkling Waterloo water, honey. This is the grape. I got grape and lemon lime. And I think, this is working on me, child. I think I'm going to start buying distilled water. I know I used to buy it before, like when I was able to drink coffee. When I would drink coffee and carry it on and that kind of jazz and yada, yada, boo. But honey, no. I think what this is really giving my system a cute little cleanse, if you will. Okay, if you know what I mean. So that's all cute and cutesy. Wait a minute, I see a question down here already. What Tiffany saying? Hey, Meats, ready for the show tonight? It's gonna be lit. I'm already a lot of you done had a lot of Merlot already, darling. Okay, you lit off the Merlot. Well, how about that? What you saying? How you feeling with both of my hands and all of my emotions, honey? Yes. Okay, while you on water tonight, I can't even hate. I love sparkling water. It gives me life. You know why I'm on the water tonight, darling? Because I got some vodka up in here. No, I'm sorry. It's gin. It's some Irish gin. I have not popped the cork on yet. And it's brand new. And I think I do have vodka up in here. I have not popped it yet. And usually I drink my wine and my vodka and stuff together. I told you I'm a Boilermaker drinker. And I don't have any wine in here that I got to go to the store and get my accoutrements, if you will. So, and then at the same time, with me putting the show together, I came up with something else, and I said, no, let me just stick with the water, because I'm gonna help out a friend tomorrow morning, do something. So, in helping him out, I don't want to go and have alcohol all up on me and carrying on. You know what I'm saying? This past week, honey, I'm having problems. I don't know what it is. It's kind of like I got heel spurs or whatever when I walk. And then today, I was having problems walking. Like every time I took a step, it was like my legs were like, okay, bitch, just go sit down somewhere. I wasn't necessarily wobbly kneed or whatever, but it almost felt like it. Like every step became a chore, all up in my legs and in my thighs and carrying on. I'm like, okay, now you know what? Something is not right with this. Okay. And I don't know exactly what it is outside of circulatory issues. And I have to go get that checked out. It is time for my my yearly visit with my primary care doctor. We get my checkup and my physical and all of that. So I'm going to get on that right away, honey. I'm still with my finger, honey. We did the MRI. Found out that yes, I did tear ligaments all up in here and carrying on. And they told me this is gonna be pain because it's all down up in here and shit. And this part hurts too. So I'm like, okay, fine. I have to go to right now they want me to go see the hand specialist and shit. And yeah. Okay. All of that, right? No, okay, you know, wait a minute, hold up, because see, let me do this, because I'm about to blast the shit out of king size men right now, and the reason why is because they gave me a credit card, right? So I utilized it, but when I got the stuff here, it was poorly fitting. The jackets and stuff I bought were poor, that I did not like. I was trying to make it work because I really don't like sending stuff back. I was trying to make it work, but the cut of that damn jacket just made me feel like a fat boy. And I'm not supposed to feel like a fat boy, honey. I know that I am over 300 pounds. I'm under 4, over 3. Okay, lovely. I used to be over 5. So I sent the stuff back. Now, bad me, because I missed the deadline, right? In order to get it back without me having any penalties, right? So, okay, I'm still responsible for paying the credit card off because the credit card gave them the money, so now I owe the bank, right? Cool. I understand that. My bad. That's all on me. Well, I'm supposed to get a store credit, right? So I called. They got the merchandise back. I'm sitting up here looking at, because now I said, I got this credit. Let me go ahead on and do it. Now, mind you, this is almost a year ago that we did all this. Okay. They got the stuff back and carrying on. So I'm sitting up here thinking that and so now I'm in it with the bank, because the bank still wanted, because I've been late with the payments because I forget about the damn thing. I don't have the merchandise and I'm not shopping at this store on the regular. So I forget about the damn thing. So they've been wanting to charge me $41 in late fees. I said, use a lie from the pit of hell. I'm not paying no motherfucking late fees like that. I said, bitch, I've been paying this damn thing off, and the limit was only $500. Then they decreased it because I was late with my payments. So it's only $400. I only bought $400 worth of shit. So now you still tell me I owe you $400 motherfucking dollars, and then when I got to looking, bitch, I got $200 worth of late fees. Use a lie. I'll tell you what, bitch, I'll burn this goddamn card up. I won't pay shit. I know y'all take all them motherfucking late fees off. And I don't have the merchandise either. And I'm sitting up here wondering where the hell my credit is. I've called these bitches. And so now I call them. I'm like, where in the hell is my credit posted? Because y'all say my available credit is only $25 on this card. Lies, lies, propaganda, gay rumors, all day lies, right? I calls. I done talked to 5 different people, okay? For them to tell me, oh, we don't see it, we don't see it, we don't see it. You got, I called the credit card because I'm talking to the credit card folks. Well, they say, you got to call the store directly, talk to a direct customer service agent. Okay, so I called customer service, talked to her. Girl, okay. Oh, well, yes, we have the merchandise. We saw that you sent it back. And then, okay, good. Well, we sent you out your, they said they sent me out my store credit in the form of a fucking gift card. I don't have no gift cards. I don't have any gift cards from you. Well, check your email, because usually they like to send them as virtual e-cards, okay, gift cards or whatever. So I said, wait a minute, okay, well, I'm on the phone with us. So I go look at my history on my shit. I'm like, okay, let me see. I said, I'm going all the way back to 2021, girl. I ain't got nothing from y'all but telling me that my payment is due. I don't have nothing in here that says that I got a credit on nothing. No, y'all ain't sent me no shit. Do you know these bitches told me that because it's after 90 days, there's nothing they could do about it because I need to get the number of the card so that they could cross-reference it or whatever? I said, bitch, wait a minute. No. No, that's not rubbing me the right way. Because what you're telling me is that I'm shit out of luck. And I got $400 out here some goddamn well that y'all say that y'all sent me, and yet I'm still responsible for paying the credit card. That's a lie. And so now, as far as I'm concerned, I'm out $800 because bitch, you ain't gave me the $400, and I'm paying $400 motherfucking dollars. Bitch, no, no, no. That's unacceptable. So now I'm sitting up here going through this and going through this prize or the consolation prize headed for, the turtle wax and the rice-a-roni. Honey, what they telling me is, well, the cards never expire. So if you happen to find your mail or whatever, I said, listen, I don't have it. Y'all never sent me no damn cards. Is your address still? She quoted my address. Yes, it is. Well, it says that we sent this out back in July. I said, I did not get it. That's why I'm pressing you. I'm ready to use my credit now, which is why I'm calling. And you're telling me I have no credit nowhere, and yet I still got to pay this goddamn credit card off? Y'all's a lie. Y'all's a lie. Honey, that's how I fucked my credit up before. I had a bank tell me that shit before. I went to go pay the thing off because I had got behind or whatever, and this, that, and that. I finally was going to go pay it. They had closed the account. They didn't tell me they closed the damn account. I'm going to go up there and get them my money and, put my money back in the account. They said, no, this account is closed. I said, for what? Y'all didn't tell me y'all closed the damn account. Baby, and Demetrius got the fuck up and took my money. I didn't give them shit. Now, yeah, I was wrong for it because it was their money that I owed them. Yes, I got it in the long run. But, bitch, I got my ass up and walked the fuck about that damn bank and said, bitch, wait a minute. How in the hell y'all penalizing me, and then you want me to give you my money to walk the fuck up out of here? I have no account, no nothing. I got to start this shit back over? No, thank you. Lies. Bitch, I got up so quick. Nope. I wasn't standing for it. I was not standing for it. And I'm not going to do it this time either. King Size Mail is going to have to do something about this because either you're going to replace those cards, put that on my motherfucking account, which is what I wanted them to do, put it on my account, because y'all got the goddamn merchandise. See, y'all got that merchandise back. Only thing I kept was a pair of underwear that I bought that I did not like. They didn't fit me right, so I gave them to somebody else. No. No. So right now, I don't give a shit about King Size Mail and that damn credit card right now. They come calling me today. Oh, you're late. I said, okay, well, when was I due? On the 5th. I said, that was last week, so I'm 7 days behind. Okay, I'll go home and do it. And I was going to. But well, if you don't pay, we're going to charge you $41. How the fuck you going to charge me a late fee and the late fee higher than what the fuck I owe you? Lies. Y'all, no, honey. Y'all take the late fees off. I pay y'all what the fuck I owe y'all. Y'all credit my shit because I gave y'all shit back. Y'all can take this motherfucking card right back. I don't need this card. No, I don't need it. I do not need it. No. It was cute and all that. And what I don't like about King Size Mail anymore, it's useless getting the goddamn catalog. That catalog is useless. Okay? You sit up there and go through, and they got some cute shit in the catalog and all the cute pictures or whatever. But my sizes are always gone. So when you sit up there and see the shit that's on sale, thinking you could do something, it's always limited sizes. They got the little twinkie ass sizes and shit, or the real big obese motherfuckers. And everything else in between, like I'm between the 44 and the 48, depending on the cut of the pants. I really need to get back down to my 42s. But I think I rest well at 46. Okay, I rest well. That gives me enough room to move and carry on. A good 44 is cute, but sometimes they cut through because my thighs are thick. So, yeah, we're not, honey. Hell no. Here, no. I ain't having it. I ain't had that. Ha! Keep that shit. Y'all keep it. I'm so, whew. Nothing in the catalog they got. Every time I do something in that goddamn catalog, it's fucked. And then all the cute stuff, like I had bought the shirt, the burgundy shirt, because I'm trying to expand my, well, I've always liked color in my thing. So, but men's clothes are so basic. Men's color, excuse me, wait a minute. Okay, this is the water. That's the sparkles, y'all, getting to me. Men's clothes are just basic and drab when it comes to coloring. We ain't got the 5 colors. You got black, brown, navy, burgundy, and olive green. Are all only things that we get. Okay. So now, in order to incorporate my look, honey, I put the color either in the tie, all the accessories, or in the shirt. So I saw this burgundy shirt. I wanted this navy shirt that's like it's navy, but to me it looked more like a cobalt, right? But they called it navy. Okay, but it was a sickening shirt. I was like, oh, that color would be fine because it would pop and it would do this. The damn shirts didn't fit right at all. Okay, they were too big in the damn collar because like my neck is like a 21 now. Maybe I need to get a 22 for just as I can have rooms. I'm not choking. But the damn shirt was a 24. Now, I used to be a 24 when it was tight on me, so I know what that is to be that big. But I was like, wait a minute, this is a 24 neck, bitch. I put that damn thing on. The damn thing, it's dripping down here. The neckline way down here. I'm not wearing no choker or nothing. It's supposed to be, I'm supposed to wear a tie. Bitch, it's going to make me look like a bobblehead child. The shirt way down here and my neck up here. All this is all exposed. The shirt's supposed to, So all the shit in the catalog well, at least for me, has never been 100. So the end of a legacy for me is here as far as king size male is concerned. I love the look that the catalogs give, but I can't stand that shit. Now, what I do, here's the thing. Because they are a conglomerate of stores, I could use my card like for Romans and all the other stores that are aligned with them, right? So I can still use my credit card in those particular stores. So if Samantha need a couple of frocks and carrying on or a couple of pieces of jewelry, I could get her some stuff, on the same credit card. So let me not be so quick to get rid of this girl just yet, because see, I have a better time getting girl clothes than I will boy clothes, which is, don't get me here, don't, which is fucking ridiculous. But king size male, they kiss my ass, they kiss my my entire ass in my Vera Walker voice. Okay. I'm so heated with that. Child, I am heated. Okay. Then, give y'all some more of my shit. My car, y'all know I call my car Miss Mavis. I got a 2005 Honda Element. I love this car. I love her. Well, y'all know my birthday just passed. So I had to get my tags. Well, Miss Mavis needs a goddamn catalytic converter. A catalytic converter. She won't pass admission, so I can't get my tags, right? I got a temporary tag right now that they gave me for free, but I got to get this shit done by the end of the month in order for me to drive legally. The catalytic converter that I saw when I went to AutoZone, them bitches wanted $800. $800 for a catalytic converter for my car. Really? So I called my mechanic. I'm like, listen, child, listen. Can't we do this? I'm seeing some shit on the internet. I'm like, can't we do the little hack just to get me over the hump so I can pass the emissions? I'm trying to get the tag. No, that won't work. I've tried it. It won't work like you think it does. And carrying on, these hacks are not working. You're just going to have to replace it. I said, God damn it. Okay. So now I'm sitting up here. Where am I going to get this extra $800? Now, that's just for the part. We ain't talking about the labor. That's just the motherfucking part. So I'm like, all right. So then I talked to my mechanic. I said, listen. Oh, he said, no, you just got to replace it. I said, well, I don't know what the hell I'm ordering. He said, that's why I do it. He said, listen, I know what to do. And carry on, let me call around and carry on and let me see what, because you get that online a little cheaper. Well, he did. Okay. He found a catalytic converter for $400. See? $400. And then the labor is another $2. So that's $600 damn dollars. Now that's better than $8. And then it's all inclusive because that's parts and labor. Then I got to get a tire or two. So now here we are. So now I have to go to my good friends and carry it on and this, that, and the other. Listen, I need a loan. Okay. So we get this shit done. So I get on the road and I'm not stuck in blah, 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 this, that, and the other, blah, they split. So there we are. So now, here we go. This is where I be. Okay. Saying all that, now, we're looking at, I'm like, okay, bitch, you got to get multiple streams of income in here. Okay. Because hell, shit coming up. And now the responsibility of a vehicle. See, this is why when we're talking about owning shit, okay, you got to be ready for the maintenance. It's one thing to say, yeah, I got a car and I'm not on the bus, I'm not on the trains, I'm independent. It's the maintenance, honey. Okay, every 3 months, honey, this girl needs an oil change, and that there is $50, depending on what I get. Between $50 and $65. Okay, what I think every 2 years she needs a tune-up, a full tune-up. When we got to change spark plugs and all this, that, and the other. Yeah. Okay. She need get now. Mavis, I'm able to. I half is empty to me. Okay. So I use my tank. I go based on gallons. Okay. When I look at my gallons, I get what is it? I think between 22 and 26 miles a gallon. All right. So all right. So in doing that, that's how I regulate my car. It's about 8 gallons and I'm gonna need a gas. So then I know how to do the math accordingly, right? So I try to keep it to where I don't like when I spend over $20 for gas. Okay. So I try to keep when I'm in the $20 range. Like now she's not, honey, because I'm gonna let her go a little bit further. But we got to, so you got to pay for gas. So I'm filling her up maybe twice a week. Okay. So if I'm at the halfway mark, and right now gas is over $3. Okay, so let's say $3.50. So if gas is $3.50, okay, usually at 8 gallons, that's $32. So that's $32 times 2. That's $64 a week for gas alone. Okay, just in gas. So you got gas, you got problems and carrying on. You got your oil changes, spark plugs, coolant, window washer fluid, honey, all the things. So you have to make sure that you are maintaining. So the prayer should be whenever you asking for independence, Lord, bless me with the car, bless me with the house, bless me with whatever it is you think you want to own. but also bless me with the means to support it and to take care of it. A lot of y'all, I would love to be a homeowner. God knows I would love to be. But do you know what that means when you become the homeowner? That means, honey, you can't call the landlord when the kids break out your damn window. That's you. You got to replace the window, honey. You can't call the landlord and say, "Oh, I need a new window," when the hot water tank go bad. You can't call no landlord, honey. That's you. When the roof start leaking, honey, and you need a new roof, that ain't the landlord, honey. That's you. Okay. Are you ready for that kind of responsibility? If somebody slip and fall on your property, honey, they're not suing your landlord, bitch. You are the landlord. They're coming after you. Are you ready? Are you ready to throw down, honey? Okay, let me go back to the comments. What we got? Oh, what's the difference between distilled water and regular water? Distilled water, darling, it goes through. It's kind of like how folks boil their water, whatever, but distilled water goes through and it's filtered so they get all the impurities out of water. This is why they suggest that you don't drink regular tap water. They always say, like, when you get water from the tap, they prefer that you boil it and then skim it. You take a coffee filter or something, and then when you get ready to pour the water into a bottle, you skim it so that all the impurity that just boiled off, and that film that you have on top. Sometimes you can see when water is nasty because you see how it bubbles up when it boils, and you see it got a little ring around the pot. That's the impurities in the water. Distilled water takes all of that out, and it's much better for you. Okay. Now I wonder. Now here's something I want to know: distilled water versus alkaline water. Because I'm wondering, is there a distilled alkaline water? I've never heard of it, but as I'm talking, that's something to look into. Research department, if you're in here, let me know. Well, you giving us a show tonight, honey. Okay. Are you taking pain meds for your finger? Yes, I am, honey. They just gave me a prescription for both some Motrin and some Tylenol, honey, because they told me, you can take ibuprofen and acetaminophen together, okay? And it's supposed to do whatever. But I'm telling you, I need to go and see what the hell is going on, because this girl here, they told me it's normal. Like when I'm sleeping and carrying on, and I get up, this bitch is stiff as fuck. And like right now, doing all this shit hurts. And I'm trying to do little exercises from the physical therapy that they told me, and all the rubbing and shit. But the bone right here, when you feel your bone, all of that hurts because they said that the tendon is connected to this bone or whatever, and all that shit hurt. I'm like, oh Lord, have mercy. I just got a freak toy, and now I have to take it back because it doesn't work. That pisses me off. It's okay though. Not a freak toy. Groove. If I put the batteries in and everything, try some new batteries, and it doesn't work. Stupid thing. Girl, ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing worse than a dick that don't motherfucking work, girl. Listen to me carefully, sister. I feel your pain. I feel your pain. Girls, listen to me. When I started having circulation problems and carrying on, and this, that, and the third, honey, and I had to go talk to my doctor on some man shit, I'm like, bitch, that does not compute. What the fuck are you telling me? I said, no, bitch, I'm too sexually active to be having these kind of problems. Okay, no. And then to run into other men folk, honey, they have the same problem. Girl, I understand when the dick don't want to work. I understand the frustration about that all day. And then you paid for it too, girl. You paid for it, bitch. She said, at least you could take yours back or get a refund or something. Girl, that moment, you just got to throw that motherfucker away, honey. But I get the fuck up out of here. Oh, I'll tell y'all that story another time, honey, because, oh, my God, I was about to put his head through the wall. Okay. I'm telling you. This show is the highlight of my day. I relocated to a new state this week and worked like a dog, so I need this to unwind. Love you, Meech. Oh, okay, no. So you moved from where to where? And thank you for that, sweetie. You know what? I'm telling you, you are one of the reasons. You and Groove, y'all are the ones, honey. If I'm not on here, child, I have to make sure that, y'all are the ones who keep me together. Because like today, I was sitting there flitting and flirting. I don't know if I should go on, but I had you in my head, honey. But like, no, I can't let my folks down. So let me go ahead on and do this, right? So yes. Can you do that? No. Again. I don't even know how I did it. Okay. You are killing me. Okay. Big stuff. What's good in your tea dishing hood? Well, you know what, darling? We're going to get into a number of things up in here. Yes, home ownership is no joke, darling. Okay. Yes, Smart Water sells a distilled alkaline water. Okay, well, good. Okay, well, thank you. Okay. Don't forget about me too, fam. Buck, I ain't gonna forget. How can I forget about you? Part of the family, child. Okay, I know you here because we do this. So yeah, but it's good to know, honey, that y'all sitting up there looking for the tea, honey. Want some tea, need some tea, this, that, and the other with the tea. Okay, because it's all about the tea. Okay, because it's all about the tea, and you're dishing tea, darlings. With who? Big Meats. I live. So now, that's a little bit of my day and my week and carrying. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to do one more thing. Because I just had a new one. A new thing just happened to me on the job. Now, I've been at this motherfucker for 10 years. Come August of this year, it will be 10 years I've been on this job. Girl, boy, child, why is it that we just had a renegade car club come into the parking garage, go all the way down to the first level of the garage where there were no cars parked, and had a car club meeting? And when I say car clubs, y'all know the souped up cars that y'all see on the news that's always commandeering the streets and burning the donuts and shit. Yeah, these folks, I don't even know how they found out about the garage or whatever. And it happened so quickly because I had just gone through locking up and stuff and this, that, and the third and yada, yada, yada. My stairwells are good and all that. But I saw two cars and the way how they were driving, right? That struck me as odd, but they were very nice cars. I'm like, And they were behind an employee that had just left. So I was like, well, And I'm like, okay, interesting. What's up? Maybe like 45 minutes later, we had contract security come in that was going to be working the garage for us. He come in, I'm giving him the phone. Always quiet as a bitch bug up in here, child. Ain't nobody doing nothing. He giving his car to go down to go do his patrol of the garage and come telling me, we got a problem. I said, what? And that's when he told me he had like about 200 cars down there. All of them making all this noise and carrying on, because now they revving and carrying on. I said, well, when the hell did this happen? Well, when we looked at the tape, because I went to go rewind my thing, they coming in like regular people. So they pulling tickets like they paying for parking and going on about their business. So you would not have suspected that anything foul was happening until we had the clusterfuck that was going, that happened right at the time that all this was starting to go down. Okay. So he said, I need some help. So I go outside and I'm trying to see what's going on. The officer, he's sitting up there trying to direct folks, telling them they can't come in no more, blah, 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 blah. He said, yeah, take the elevator, go and see what I'm talking about. I take this damn elevator, take my big old black ass down these goddamn elevators to the first level. Child, it is so goddamn cloudy down there. Shit, I felt like I needed windshield wipers to sit up there and cut the smoke. They down here getting high weed smoke every damn well. Bitch, I'm sitting up here like, okay, wait a minute, honey. I got to drive home. If they take a hair sample, bitch, I'm fucked up. Okay. They said they're revving their engines in the can. And then, they got the cars and, they got the hydraulic doors and flip the doors up and shit, looking like transformers and all this old bullshit. Shut up. I said, what the hell is it? And I couldn't do nothing but laugh because I used to be part of a car club, okay? But we don't do that, okay? We go, when we have a spot or whatever, we rent the spot out and carry on and this, that, and the other. We don't come commandeer nobody's shit. So I done walked this damn thing. I said, so this is what we doing? Then the young buck tried to tell me, oh, no, we good because we paid the garage. I said, motherfucker, you trying to play a player. Okay. Goddamn well, you didn't pay. You may have pulled a ticket. Y'all ain't paid shit. All right, let's pack it up. It's time to go because we done already called the cops. So y'all come on up out of here so that it won't be no mess. Now, I'm talking at the end, maybe it's nerves are still, maybe my inner Wonder Woman kicked in because I'm like, okay, bitch, it's one of you. It's 10,000 of these motherfuckers, child. If they wanted to jump bad, bitch, you outnumbered and you ain't got no motherfucking hand. Bitch, okay, hold up, rethink this. So I walked back to the elevator and I just stood at the elevator, right? I stood there and I'm looking and you got the kids with the cameras and shit, trying to see what's going on and blah, blah, blah. I did not take my phone with me at that point. So, which was dumb on my part because if I had my own phone, I'd have recorded all that was going on down there. But I didn't. Okay. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So they started, when they saw I wasn't leaving anywhere, they started getting in the cars, and so they started moving and carrying on. Yeah. So that was the first time for that. I'm like, what? Who does that? Apparently they do. Okay. And yeah, just took over the garage. Took it over. Called for backup. We got a little thing called Midtown Blue that's supposed to be the security for the area. And they're supposed to be, well, I thought that they were an assistance to the police, APD. But they're not. They're just glorified security officers, okay, who just happen. Some of them are retired police officers. Others are off-duty police officers, okay, that's running this thing. So they're still limited in their power. But calling them is fucking useless for us. I don't even like calling them because they said, did you call 911? Bitch, I called you. Y'all the ones that's closer, and you supposed to be in the goddamn area. But okay, you know what? I'm not mad at you, bitch, because you're doing your damn job. Let me hang up and call the goddamn authorities because apparently you don't want to be. So okay, cool. Okay, yeah. So that is that right? Which is exactly all motherfucking day, top flight security of the world, all day, all day. Okay. Meet you got me cracking up. There has to be more than water in that cup tonight. Inquiring minds want to know. No, baby, I will tell y'all when I got more. Y'all know I ain't got no shame, honey. When the girl is over here cocktailing, honey, she'll let you know, but no, it's just sparkling water. In the can, I just squashed the can. Just water. Just water. Pamela Jones, Burrell, hello there, my darling. It's been a while since we've conversed. How are you doing? She was a guest on the show a while ago, honey. We talked about her book. Oh, my goodness. So now, that is what's going on in the neck of the woods. Okay, now listen, y'all gonna see me with my eye carrying on. Just before coming on, I had an eyelash fall in my eye. And of course, not being able to get it, this bitch done lodged her way through. Oh, God. And she always feel like she right here, like I could just go up in here and get this girl. And she ain't there. Oh, come on, girl. Ooh. Oh, come on. Don't you wish you could just take and pop your eyeball out sometimes just to get in the back of this bitch? Okay. Ooh. It'd be so cute to know sometimes that if we were Mr. Potato Heads or whatever, we could just pop the eye sockets out and get up in here and clean it and get on and pop your eye back in. Maybe even change the color. Do more than contacts would do. Okay. You say bless the second one. Oh, you don't roll the second one. Cute, cute. All right, we got that in common because I got 2 books too. I'm working on my 3rd one right now. Yeah, I am working on the 3rd book, y'all. I guess that's an exclusive right here. Y'all heard it first. I wasn't trying to make it a book, but it started to develop on its own. And I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. So be that as it may. Okay. So now let's get into the show. And I call today's show, honey, well, the juice is no more, y'all. May he rest in peace, finally. And of course, I'm talking about O.J. Simpson, Mr. Orenthal James Simpson. Okay. And a lot of folks, you know, I'm disappointed in media. I'm very disappointed because the only somebody. Wait a minute. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. No, it's no. Good Morning America did something cute when they were talking about his days as a running back and this, that, and the other. That was Robert Roberts, but you know, she's a sports person and carrying on. So they did mention that. Okay, they did mention his Hertz commercials. Everybody else who talked about OJ that I've heard, now I'm not heard a whole lot, but everyone else has only thing they go to is the trial of the century. All right, they want to go and talk about the damn murder. Now, whether you believe he did it or not, I guess right now it really doesn't matter now, does it? This man, honey, he's been incarcerated. He was acquitted of the murder. He done did something stupid and ended up going to jail. He got sued on a civil suit or whatever. Whatever all that is, the man still was not able to live. When he got out and this, that, and the other, trying to have a normal life, he couldn't talk. He couldn't say nothing. You wouldn't let him have an opinion. You would not let this man do anything. What wait a minute. Is it Goldstein, the guy, the boyfriend or whatever that was killed? The Goldstein family. Because I heard that one of the families had made a statement. And I never read it. Okay. Ron Goldman, that's his name. Ron Goldman's family calls O.J. Simpson's death a, quote, mixed bag of complicated emotions, end quote. In a statement he posted on social media, the sister and father of Nicole Brown Simpson's friend, whom Simpson was accused and acquitted of murdering, said his death means the hope for true accountability has ended. And that's okay, that's right there. Okay. So they still, you know, and do you blame them? Now let's get real. Let's get real. I can't sit down and blame nobody for wanting this man to burn in hell if you feel as though he. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Stop. Stop. That's coming later. Okay. But nonetheless, I don't mind that they feel that way. Because I know if the shoe was on the other foot, there's no way that anybody who I feel had done anything to one of mine okay, should ever have a peaceful night's rest. Call it retaliatory, call it whatever the fuck you want to. But that's just a real emotion right there, you hear? And I'm not upset with any of the family members who feel that way. What I do get upset about is fuckers who ain't got shit to do with it. Who, okay, and want to get their feelings involved in some shit. Okay. And they want to act as if you speaking on behalf of the family. You want to act as if that, this case means so much to you and blah, 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 blah. Okay. I'm here because I heard a news. It was somebody on Fox, Lauren, whatever her goddamn name is, because I don't watch Fox. But the caption was, "What is now? We are in trying to make his death, or trying to create what his legacy is around his death." And this heifer want to say that the real legacy of his death is that he and Democrats have caused a racial divide in the country. You want to run that by me again? You blame him and the Democrats, those who are the powerful Democrats, who want to run on the racial divide and this, that, and the other, and all this, and all that. She said that's what his real legacy is for this country. Okay? Not that he go rest in peace, not that it's over finally, and now that he's gone, the family can now either have a sigh of relief, that whatever this is, they don't have to spend any more money trying to sue him or whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? He is no longer walking on this side of the planet. So because of that, whatever their inner turmoil is, okay, that they were their private hells and carrying on them going through, whatever that was for them, it should be over. At least what concerns him. You know what I'm saying? The whole idea that Ron Goldman is not coming back and this, that, and the other, that's another part of the hell, okay, that they have to deal with, because that's a loss of a life that they'll never see again. I'm already there. I got that. Okay. But now when we get political pundits who now want to take and want to psychoanalyze his death, and now they want to make this political talking points, that is a travesty. That there is what everything. Oh my God, here we go. If it don't fit, you must quit. Whether the damn glove was soaking wet or whatever, it was leather. Leather don't fucking shrink like that. Not to where a whole hand don't go in the motherfucker. If it was a knit, something or whatever. Listen, that was something else. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna play and they may ding me for this because this is not mine. Wait a minute, let me put my banner on the bottom of this because this here belongs to the company. But I was hoping that we got a more well-rounded send-off for him. Okay. Because prior to that trial, honey, OJ was the man. Okay. OJ was the quintessential black buck. And I'm saying it like that because he became white America's darling. Okay. And I'm saying this, so all of my Caucasian children who are listening, I need y'all to understand something. This is the part when we talk about the racial divide or the privilege and carrying on. This is the part where we get upset with you, because just like OJ was fabulous in his career, OJ was the one y'all chose to put there And y'all made him that. Y'all did. He was already good in our eyes, okay, with his career. Now, I don't follow football and stuff like that, so I can't run down his stats, and I'm not going to do all that and carry on. But OJ was OJ. But then all of a sudden, when it came down to who he loved and carrying on, we got more white women that came out the woodworks that wanted to be in his company. We got all the people that's supposedly business execs that's in his cash caliber, okay, and his financial portfolio degree, you know, all of that kind of stuff. See, y'all chose him, and y'all put him on this pedestal as if he could do no wrong. He was the appropriate Negro. Okay? And y'all do that, and y'all do that, and y'all do that. As long as this is where we as black folks, see, if y'all want to know something, this is where we as black folks, and I'm saying we in the collective, not necessarily me personally, because I don't like using these terms, start to use tap dancing. When we start to use, they use it incorrectly. When they start saying the Uncle Tom word, Uncle Tom is not the right word, it's Sambo. Okay? But when you start hearing those things about blacks, when other blacks call black folks that, it's because of what has been afforded to them based on what you say they can have. Now, you would say this is the American dream. Everybody is subject to this if you work hard and pull your stuff up by your bootstraps. And the thing that y'all don't get and don't want to get is that just like he did and everybody else on the team is doing the exact same motherfucking thing that was in football. Everybody else, y'all only allow a certain amount of people to reach this, then it becomes something else. And once they do something that y'all don't like, then all of a sudden, then this start to happen, that start to happen. Look at what y'all did to Bill Cosby. Bill was another one that got up there at that level. In fact, he surpassed that level. Bill became one of you. Money-wise. See, boom. And we got a couple other, Kanye, look at Kanye. Look at y'all doing him. Everybody, we all say he crazy because he's a little touched. At the same time, he ain't completely, half-seas over. Okay. Now he may be a couple of marbles short from going to the top of the penthouse level, but he ain't flown over the cuckoo's nest completely. See, and now because he has opinions, this, that, and the third, everything about OJ's death, honey, this here it doesn't feel like we are going to have peace with this. I see and I can hear Republicans taking this and running with it. I can hear all of the children, all of the sheep children, honey, all of the white nationalists, the white separatists, all of those children. I can hear them shouting and parading and walking through the streets. I can hear all that becoming a point of interest to where they don't want to, good riddance, I can even hear them calling them all kinds of niggas and carrying on and dead nigga, bad nigga. I can hear all that. I can also hear the Democrats and carrying on and all the ones as the commentator. Now here's where she have a point here. I can't take it away from her because those who want to pull on your heartstrings or whatever, those who want to use tragedy and things to try to sell a point, and we know it's coming. We know that it's coming. Okay. Now, one of the things that this woman said, as a matter, hold on, because I want to put her thing up in here so y'all can listen to it for yourselves. I think not Lauren Hill. Oh God, what? Oh, honey, Fox News anchor Lauren. Oh God. On OJ's legacy. Let me do that and see how that come up. I wanna I hope that comes up so that I can put this in your Laura Ingram. That is her. Laura Ingram. Okay, I'm not gonna play it. I said pause. Pause, bitch. Okay, listen, you gonna pause because I say pause. Why are you playing? Okay. I'm gonna copy the link. Okay. Now before I dismiss it, I want to make sure I got it. I'm gonna put it over here in the comment section. And y'all go see this for yourselves. Okay. Y'all listen to her for yourselves. Now that there is going to all of the YouTube pages and some of the Facebook. But hold on, I'm gonna go to my main Facebook page, and I'm gonna put it over here so y'all can have it. And we're gonna call that Grace and Mercy. Okay. What's going on here? Wait a minute. Let me refresh my page. I'm coming. I'm trying to get this over here to y'all that's on Facebook so that I can give y'all. Okay, here we go. Thank you. I had to refresh my page. Okay. Where we at? Comment. Oh, there we go. Thank you. All right. Okay, Facebook. That's the link to her commentary. It's about 10 minutes long. Okay. And etc. Okay. And etc. So yeah. Now, what I want to do, how many of y'all remember this?
Ever need to rent a car fast?
Nobody does it better. Hertz leads the others by far. Nobody does it faster for you. Hertz, the superstar.
Nobody has more of what it takes to get you into a new LTD or other fine car faster.
Hertz, the superstar.
Y'all remember them fun days? They're probably gonna make me take that out of that commercial. Okay. But I probably won't because this is part of my show. Okay. Those were the days. Okay. Those were the days. And see, when he started making his money, started getting up there, started getting that clout, as we now call it or whatever, started to be in the upper echelons or whatever, black folks got mad because now they thought he forgot where he came from. You know, white women around him all the time, and now you done forgot how to date black women and this, that, and the other. You know, then it became all of that internal stuff. And here I go with my back. I tell y'all I need to get a better chair because this, oh, right here in the back of my neck, child, this is just not cute. When we dealing with all of that, okay, this is what y'all did. And you say it's afforded to everybody, but we all know it becomes a lie. Y'all talk about the racial divide that child had. And this is something that Laura points out in her little piece that I believe has some validity to it. Okay. And she said this case came right after the Rodney King, okay, beating. Now, what I don't like about this, what she said, is that every time that we've had a police brutality of some sort, okay, she said that Rodney King, you know, he become this martyr. And all we saw was the horrific this, that, and the other. But what the truth was that he was a convicted. He did something, and he did something, and he did something, which called the police today. You know, and I get so tired of folks trying to say, well, what did you do to do this? Right? And it's a warranted question. And let me start there. It is a warranted question. At the same time of it being a warranted question, there are certain guidelines and certain restrictions where you know that you done went too fucking far. This is what we tell parents. Okay, you're going to give a child a spanking, but bitch, you know when you done went too motherfucking far. Want to grab irons and shit and want to burn them and carry on. Now, what the fuck is that? That ain't no damn spanking. That's abuse, and you know it. And they knew it. And when all of those cops got off, after we saw what they did to him, OJ getting off was him beating the system in the eyes of many, if not most. Okay? He beat the system. He had enough money to get the right lawyers, to get the right this, to get the right that, and he got off, which is something that has been going on since the beginning of courts in this damn system. But usually, normally, and most of the time, African Americans are not the ones on the benefiting end of that. So a lot of that, what y'all call a racial divide, many saw as poetic justice. Whether they believed he did it or not, bitch, he beat the system. And that was a whole nother wave of thinking. That became something that a lot of us have not really even processed completely. I don't even think that we've even taken the time to understand why we thought that way. And I'm going to admit, I did think that. I am one who could sit down here and say just that. OJ getting off was him having the right amount of money, the right amount of attorneys, the right amount of this, that, and the other, and they were able to put a case together and created reasonable doubt, like everybody, and had a jury to see their side, and they won the case. Ain't that what we say about everybody else? Everybody else who get off that we know got money. We know they got money. Yeah, what y'all saying about Donald Trump? Ain't y'all saying the same fucking thing? How in the hell he doing that? He done pays. We saying the exact same fucking thing. So here, at that particular time, and you talking that was in the 90s, honey, when the world was turning over. We in the crack epidemic and carrying on. All the black boys going to jail, black folks going to jail, hand over fist. And we had somebody who beat the system because he had the right amount of money and the right, and apparently the right lawyer. Because we cannot say that Johnny Cochran and what's his name, the Kardashian daddy, I can't call his first name. Okay, they were the dream team. They called themselves the dream team. Laid that case out the way that they did. And boom, he got off. All right. Set the world on fire. White folks mad, black folks cheering. Okay. Did he do it? At this particular point, who gives a good goddamn? Because all I know is this. He found a way to sleep at night. He found a way to sleep at night. Okay? I've always thought personally that he did not have anything to do with it physically, but he knew who did it. I think he was covering for somebody. I've always said that. I've said that from the beginning of all this. Because everything pointed to him, and it was just too convenient to point to him. It was too convenient. Too convenient. And too obvious. Most of the time in those cases, the obvious choice is not that. A lot of time. Well, you know, we started to see that. Now folks are trying to use reverse psychology and that shit ain't working. But I've always felt that he knew who did it and that he was covering up for him. And for me, I thought it was either his best friend or his son because they're all the same height, same build, same everything. I've always thought that. But at this particular point, that's not going to bring them back. Huffing and puffing and waving your finger at him and calling him all kind of murderers is not going to bring them back. He won the case. He did something stupid, went to jail, did his time, got out. Now he's just a regular human being. How come y'all would not let this man live? He come up on the internet or whatever, tried to have a couple of words. What was going on? I forgot what it was. And he made a comment about something and everybody, oh, who the fuck is he to make a comment? He's a person like everybody motherfucking else with an opinion. Just because he beat the case does not mean that it didn't stop him from having an opinion. He's still a person. Now, you may not have liked it, and that's fine. You ain't got to like it. But then it has shit to do with anything else. Why do we do that? People who end up in jail or whatever, if they serve their damn time, why is it that there's still a record of that to where it's used against them? Huh? Because what we have here, perception is guilt. Okay? It doesn't matter what is proven, what is said, what is this, what is that. Perception always end up being guilty. If I think you did it, I don't give a fuck what nobody else said, honey. You got to show me. Okay? And then when I show it to you, you get mad that I proved you wrong. And now you got your ass on your shoulders and you still don't want to let the facts be the facts or the truth be the truth. And wait a minute. You won't let facts be facts or the truth be truth because facts and truth are two different things. Okay? Because there is universal truths, the truth, a truth, my truth. See, so truth and facts are two different things. So oftentimes you get mad and then you still keep your ass on your shoulders. OJ Child, he was trying to live comfortably. Y'all didn't want the man to do this. You didn't want him to do that. Okay, he tried to write a book. You didn't want him to write no goddamn book. Y'all shot that shit down. Okay, shot it down. Wouldn't even let the man go to a publishing company. Okay, wow. Y'all doing the same thing to Bill Cosby. Bill trying to get back out there on the circuit to rebuild his coin. Y'all out there protesting. You are a rapist. You are this. You are that. Bitch, why y'all at his show? Why? Why? He's still funny. Okay. Wouldn't let the man won't let nobody live. Then you wonder how come folks end up losing their mind and carrying on. Then you want to sit down there and say, oh, that's a damn shame. He shouldn't have went and got therapy. Therapy from who? When every time he opened up his goddamn mouth, bitches like y'all sit up there and say they ain't got no business talking. If he showed up at church, everybody gonna turn around and gasp because he's out walking. Bitch, what the fuck do you want? Y'all, that ain't right. You ain't got to agree with that. And see, I want y'all to hear that. I'm not saying don't feel the way how you feel. Because you can be mad all you want to. You can say, you know what, fuck him. Because no, I don't support that. And that's fine. You ain't got to support it. But also remember, honey, the sun still shine on his side of the street as it did yours. If it rained on his house like it did yours. Okay, the flowers still grew in his garden like they were growing in yours. He had to get up and eat, shit, and piss just like you did. So that means what? He's still human, right? But everybody want to hang on. Everybody want to hang on to something you had no control of. Nothing you have control of. Let it go. The man has gone on now. But as we all know, now that he's gone, Honey, everything, every conspiracy theory, everything that gonna come out the woodwork, those who was in the cell with them gonna sit up and say some shit, because now it's all about who can prove what, who can say what, who can sensationalize what, and that there is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But that's the world we live in now, right? That's what we want. That's what we want. We want all of the salaciousness, right? We want all of that. Yeah. Let me go over here to the comments. Okay. All right, starting here because this is where I left off. Yes, congrats. Thank you, darling. The juice. Yes, honey. Yes, Ronald Goldman. Okay, yeah, because I had the wrong name. Yes, that's real, honey. Fox's coverage, as usual, was very slanted. Of course, because they are very whatever side of the bird they on. I don't know who's right or left no more. I don't give a damn. All I know is they're very biased and very, very, they are uber conservative, and they make no fucking sense. Everything about everything in their world makes no sense. You know, in the long scope, they have a point here and there, but then they exaggerate the point to go into the narrative that starts to say, that said, bitch, you can't possibly believe that. You just talking for ratings. You can't possibly believe what the fuck just came out your mouth. Okay? Racial divide. What the fuck do they mean exactly? They forget that before the murder and the trial, O.J. Simpson was the most popular athlete, black or white, in the entire country. Yes, he was. CNN did a much better job of covering his entire life yesterday, I felt. Oh, really? I didn't see theirs. Okay, they credited the coverage of the O.J. trial as one of the things that brought CNN to the forefront of 24-hour news broadcasting. You're right, because they were the ones there, and child, listen, let me tell y'all something about the news. Isn't it diabolical? And I'm using that word that way. Isn't it fucking diabolical that regular television now ain't nothing but damn news or commentary shows? Let's do it. And I'm going to go right here in Atlanta, okay? I'm going to start at 4 o'clock in the morning. No, let me start at 4:30, because that's what time. Come on, at 4:30 a.m. we have our local morning news. They go from 4:30 to 7 o'clock. So that means they do nothing but repeat themselves all fucking morning long. Okay? Because if you ain't watching it from the beginning, okay, the first 30 minutes is what it is. Okay? Those are the stories. If we get breaking news, that's cool, because then they get to interject and still go back to the reporter who's out or whatever. But from 4:30 to 7 o'clock, we done heard the same shit 6-7 times. Okay? At 7 o'clock starts Good Morning America. Good Morning America goes from 7 to 9. Okay? News, and they got variety of stuff, because then, you know, they got entertainment news and and yeah. But that's still news from 7 to 9. 9 o'clock, we got Kelly and Mark. Not necessarily news, it's an entertainment talk show. Okay. At 10 o'clock, we got Kelly. Okay. Kelly Clarkson. That's Miss American Idol with her little entertainment talk show. Woo, woo, woo. Cutesy, fun, singing, laughing, ha. 11 o'clock, we got The View. That there is commentary. Okay? It's news commentary. They talk about all kinds of shit, but their goal is political commentary. Right? That's 11 o'clock. So we talking from 9 to 12. Okay, we get somewhat entertainment, but The View is still news and news commentary. 12 o'clock, what's that? News. That's the 12 o'clock lunch hour for the local station. So now we go from 12 to 1. Okay. 1 o'clock, Good Morning America 3. Yeah. Things you need to know. So that's from 1 to 2. Okay. 2 o'clock, got soap operas, honey. That's General Hospital. Okay. 3 o'clock, Tamron Hall. Tamron is the talk show. Now, she's a former journalist, but she has a talk show, so we put her in the entertainment. So now let's go. How many times did I say entertainment? I said at 9, at 10, 11, but 11 is a split because they have entertainment, but political commentary. Okay. Then we come over here to entertainment with the soap operas. Okay. Then we had 3 o'clock entertainment. Okay. That's maybe 6 times. So Tamron's on at 3. From 4 p.m. until 7 is what? Fucking local news. So we got the 4 o'clock, the 5 o'clock, the 6 o'clock news. 7 o'clock, that there is David Muir. That's ABC, not Nightline. Is the 7 o'clock worldwide news. Okay, so now that's David Muir at 7 o'clock. Okay, and he's on from 7 to 7:30. 7:30, Entertainment Tonight. That's entertainment news. Now we're gonna put her as a 50-50 split because she's still news, but she's more entertainment news. So we still get a little fun. Okay. So that's until 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, whatever the local programming is. So you got 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock is the local programming. Except one of our stations have a 10 o'clock news. Okay. 11 o'clock. That's what everybody knows, news at 11, right? 11 o'clock is the news. 11:30 is, you got your late night talk shows. You got your Jimmy Kimmels, all that, okay? 11:30. That goes, he's usually on for about an hour. So I thought, whatever time okay, I keep, no, because he's on for a half hour. No, whatever that is. Okay? Because I keep thinking, no, he is on for an hour because this one comes on at 12:30. 12:30, that's when we get Nightline. Okay? Because now no, wait a minute. No, that's right. Wait a minute. I'm missing something. No, I think I'm right. Nightline, yeah, it's Nightline. And then what we have done after that go off, okay, we then have our local station doing the national news, right? They got the worldwide news. So our local reporter, what they have done is they break in stories and have reporters from across the country doing their hot button stories that they did in their own town for their local news. So now we have a whole news program dedicated to that. Okay. That's at 1 o'clock is somewhere up in there. Okay. So at 1:30, there is an entertainment program. Okay. I want to say that's a repeat of Kelly and Mark, because they would repeat that. Okay. Then, is it 2 o'clock? Yes. At 2 o'clock, they will then do a fucking repeat of the 11 o'clock motherfucking news. Yeah. So that would say that was previously recorded. Okay. So that's the 11 o'clock news. At 2:30, I forget what come on then. I forget what that is. But at 3 o'clock, we got America This Morning. You have to play on the words, because now from 3 o'clock to 4:30 is a run of news. For us to start back over at 4:30 in the morning, and where we at? News. That there is the local station here. That's ABC. And that's nightly. Do you see how we become inundated? Yes, the O.J. Simpson trial gave us CNN as 24-hour coverage, which means that they are partly responsible for these loops that we get. Every time we see a story, they're playing the same loop, the same clip. So it's like they hypnotize you to bullshit. I never liked that. I never, when we had the OJ trial and they kept showing us that goddamn Bronco going up and down, I'm like, why do y'all keep showing this? When they kept showing the plane hitting the goddamn World Trade Center, why do y'all keep looping this? We've seen the shit. Why do y'all keep playing this? When y'all sit up there showing them folks leaping and jumping to their deaths because they had nowhere to go. Oh my God. That just hit me. I'm sorry. I just have this vision, and they've taken it down off YouTube since, but there was some video footage, and I didn't know what it was because all I saw, I thought it was bricks, right? I thought it was bricks because of the building falling. Those were bodies. The way how they hit the goddamn concrete. If you ever dropped a watermelon and it, I saw that. Thank God I didn't see it in person. Because that would have, you see, I can't handle it now. If I had saw that shit in person, and God help those who did. Yeah. So this looping, as if they're trying to evoke some kind of emotion about you, as if they are trying to get folks upset. You know what I'm saying? When we see all the police brutalities and carrying on, when we saw that, I mean, here, let's take the OJ case. Of course, everybody's gonna get mad because to where every time you turned around, all they said was this woman got stabbed. This woman got all in the night. Every time, that's all we heard. That's all we heard. Her picture, his picture, the glove, looping, just looping, playing over and over in the head to where it's burned. That's how we learn songs. Don't you? If you play the song long enough, how do you think that you, especially when it's a song you don't like, and you're like, how in the fuck am I singing this song? Because it's been looping. That's all they do on the radio now. That's all they play is the same shit. You damn near know it's because it's in order. You can program it, now they're gonna play it in the same order. The same exact order. See? And I said all that because CNN, credits this for the development of their station. How about that? Lord want to credit this legacy to be the racial divide in this country. Ain't that a bitch? You want to give this the credit, not the Rodney King beating Okay, not the shit that happened prior to what happened. You don't want to go to all of the shit that happened during the civil rights movement when folks were that didn't cause the racial divide. This did. Hmm. That's gonna be his legacy, she say. All right. If that's what you believe, and then what my sister would say, well, you hey Helena girl, if that's what you believe, okay. If that's what you motherfucking believe. Let me go back to the comments. What y'all saying over here? One of the most popular commercials of its time. Yes, it was, honey. He did not help. Uh he did not help when he said, I'm not black, I'm OJ. This is true. And again, that there took him on that run because now, see, that statement that he made there was his equivalent or the godfather to Black Lives Matter, no, all lives matter. See, that's equivalent to that. Okay. That's equivalent to that. Everybody who feels that way, no, I'm not black. I'm so, this that's the same thing. Okay. If you're not going to identify me, and we get what you're saying, we get what you are saying, because a lot of folks who have said that over the years did not want to be equated with the struggle of Black folks. I'm more than just my skin color. I'm this, I'm multifaceted. No, I'm not black. I'm OJ. Okay. Because you're not going to call him Black OJ. You're just going to call him OJ. I got that. But at the same time, when he said that at that time, that caused a division between him and the community. Because now we thought, you a sellout. You done turned your back on us. Got that white folks' money. You done turned your back on your people. Forgot where you come from. See, we did all that. Mm-hmm. Yes, we did. This bullshit is why I go to Moni Media on YouTube to listen to his 80s cartoons that we grew up with. My music, The View calls The View because I like it, and old sitcoms because all this is bullshit. Exactly. Okay. I look at it as the world is just temporary, so we are all the suffering in it. This is training ground. That's why I don't eat live, eat, live, and breathe the fucking news. Okay. Not eat, live, and breathe. I don't. Okay. She said, I just don't do it. That's why I have my show, because I get sick of the same damn music. Now how to tell everybody and have whoever wants to listen to it. Okay. Exactly. And that there is that. That there is that. Let me get off of OJ for a minute, because that was kind of heavy, and I didn't think I was going to take that long on it, but okay, we did. And we're going to go here. I want to have some fun with y'all. Okay, now this may be cultural, honey. This may be a cultural thing. However, those of you who know, you know. Check this out.
Slamming car door prank on mom.
What kind of bottle you want again?
About a Ciroc.
Ciroc?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Fuck.
You want any ice or anything like that?
Yeah, give me a cup of ice. Damn, yeah. Kid! Motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, I'm finna ask you.
Stop slamming my goddamn door, boy.
What you mean? I ain't slamming
You
your door.
slamming my door. You
Just
is.
regularly closing.
You slamming my door.
Man, do you want some chaser? Orange
Yeah,
juice, apple juice, what you want?
You know, I
Red
always
Bull?
get apple juice. Why are you
Right.
doing that? You slam my motherfucking door one more time, I'm gonna get out, I'm gonna beat your ass, and I'm for real.
What?
Oh! Oh! Come on through, children. How many of y'all been there? Huh? Y'all talk to me for real. Because if that wasn't real right there, the first time, the fuck wrong with this boy? You know, you gonna brush it off? Okay. The second time, she called him back. Okay, she tried not to cuss. You see, she stopped my goddamn on door. She tried not to cuss him out. She trying to be cool. She trying, bro. That third time, all bets off. Bitch, slam my motherfucking door one more time. Here, slam this door one more motherfucking time. Goddamn it, I'm finna get a whale on that ass for real. Okay. How many of y'all been there? Okay. How many of y'all been there? Ooh, child, what you say? Slamming the door is equivalent to yelling at your elders. You better understand. Exactly. And I'm wondering if that's cultural. I wonder if that's cultural because I've only known my Caucasian counterparts. I've never seen anybody sit down there and put them in check for slamming a door. I've never seen it. I've never, ever seen it. Okay, in my house, slam a door if you want to, bitch, that door will be removed. You know, oh no, honey, you don't have the luxury, you don't have the license. You don't have the authority to slam a motherfucking door up in here. Who? Listen, let me tell you something. One of my daughters came up in here, okay? And y'all know I have adopted children, and I put them up under my wings. This heifer came to my house. She was slightly staying with me, but this particular day, she wanted to come back to the house for something. And she came up in here drunk as fuck. She ain't never did that. Okay? She ain't never did that. I'm be cute. So she come up in here, and she drunk, and a drunk ain't shit. Because this girl got to run in her mouth on something she need not have ran her mouth on. Then she want to talk about what she put in this refrigerator and what's... Everybody who stays with me knows the refrigerator is community property. If you buy something for folks to eat, you better buy enough for everybody. You don't come up in here with special motherfucking privileges and go set up and put this in here unless it is something specific, right? I bought apple juice because I don't drink orange juice. Leave my goddamn apple juice alone. But I got plenty of other shit in here for y'all to fuck with, right? So she's sitting up here bumping her gums about what she buy and this, that, and the other, because I had somebody else sitting here too. And her thing was he eating up her food. Eating up what food, bitch? You bought it for in here. And then she started getting cute. Because see, this is when I started, I don't do this either. I had a roommate who used to do this, and ever since then, you don't conveniently go on a diet, bitch, and then go buy Weight Watchers butter and Weight Watchers this, and now you coming up in here conveniently on this, but yet every time I cook, you scarfing down 2 and 3 motherfucking plates. Want to talk about what everybody else is eating, bitch? Really? So she was on that particular kick. So we got into it and carried on. Like I told her, Miss Thing, the door is always right here. Okay, you don't have to stay here. You don't. Anytime you are unhappy or whatever, you can always get your black ass up and get the fuck out. Well, this heifer decided that she was going to be grown. And went to that door and she slammed my door. And I'm saying it like that because it wasn't the simple, just the wind caught the door. It was that come back from New Jerusalem, slam, and make the walls and shit shake. One of my pictures had fell off the wall. I jumped up, bitch. I ran out here so goddamn fast. I said, who in the fuck do you think you are? Next thing I know, I snatched that bitch and I knocked her to the goddamn ground. And I was trying not to hit her in her face, so I just fucking her up in her arms. Bitch, who in the fuck is you to slam my goddamn doors like that? Who is you to slam my doors? But you don't pay shit up in this motherfucking house. You don't pay for shit up in here for you to have the audacity and think you got license enough to come and slam a motherfucking door, bitch, because you pissed over some shit that you pissed because you all in your goddamn bottle. Bitch, I will fuck you up 3 times over and send you home to your goddamn mammy. Fuck with me if you want to. Because, see, I'm just that one. God damn it, I don't like fucking with nobody. But, bitch, you on the right one to goddamn day. Bitch, you want to jump up crying and, Mama, you ain't never hit me. I didn't have to hit you. Until now, bitch, you don't slam no motherfucking doors in here. The fuck is wrong with you? I done put up with a lot of your motherfucking mouth and your shit. But, bitch, you slam my door. I got neighbors every motherfucking way. Bitch, they don't know my business like that. Slamming a motherfucking door. Bitch, I'll kill you. I'll kill you and resurrect you, honey, just like I could kill you again. How about that? Yeah. Y'all quiet. I don't mean... Oh, y'all done got quiet. Don't get quiet. I'm sorry. Yes, and I know what she said. Girl, Miss Elise, if you watching this, honey, you know what the fuck I'm talking about because you remember. Shit. God damn it. Come up in here slamming doors and carrying on. Mama, you ain't never had to hit me. You ain't never did no shit like this. I know I goddamn well did. You ain't never did no shit like this either. The fuck is wrong with you? Hell, new day, new time or some shit. Hell, forgot who the fuck I am. Shit. That's what it is. You done forgot who the fuck I am. Shit, motherfucker. Okay. So be that as it may. But in any event, sugars, let's go to the next story. Because this here's about to get good. Okay, wait a minute. Let me erase that. I'm trying to erase the videos as I go. Ooh, which one should I go to first? Let me stay, oh, wait a minute. No, let me stay lighthearted. I'm going to stay lighthearted first before we get serious again. Look at
Praise
this.
the Lord, everybody. I'm Mother Walker.
And I'm Antoine with an A, okay?
And I thought I would bring Antoine on here to issue a warning to the men of our congregation. You continue to wear your pants so tight. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see your package. And I'm tired of talking to you. So since Antoine is over the men, I thought that he would come and issue the warning. Antoine, tell him right now.
Warning, warning. This is a public service announcement from the mothers.
That's right.
Mother Walker would not like you to wear your pants so tight.
Talk louder, sir.
Mother Walker.
Say it with conviction.
Mother Walker.
That's right.
Would not like to see your pants so tight.
I don't want to see it.
She believes.
That's right.
It's not of God.
It is not of God.
And it messes up
You look
the
a mess.
witness of the church.
That's right.
So
nobody wants to see it.
Men.
No one.
She.
No one.
She.
No one wants to see it.
She doesn't.
Nobody wants to see your package. Nobody. Seeing your package all balled up in a ball and it's tight and and who wants to see the pack and it'll just be sitting there and then you're sagging and then that's another thing, you're sagging to see your butt and the crack in your cheeks. Nobody wants to see that.
Oh, myself. Oh, myself.
See, he gets filled with the Holy Ghost when he thinks about being holy. That's all right. That's what I'm talking about. We'll be back. That's all right, baby. Oh, yes. Hey, God. You got a little sheep. Come on and brush up him, son. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Oh, that goddamn Lexi tickles me, honey. Oh, she tickles me. Baby, when I came across that today. And when I saw this child, I had no clue. I had no clue that they were going to go into this child. Did y'all see Antoine had to sit up there mouthing the, I want to see it. I want to see it. Okay. I thought that was funny. And I think I don't know when they made this, but since we got all these different churches and carrying on and ministers and things talking about the tightness of pants, you know what? I know something else I was supposed to be going over, and I did not set it up because I was supposed to be going over this shit here. Because I found another minister, honey. I ain't gonna do it. We got other things. I'm gonna do that tomorrow or another time. I'm gonna do something else. Cause see, that one there gonna blow me up. I already know that one there is gonna blow me up. Cause when I think about it, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Let me go here because I want to talk to y'all for a minute. Which one I want to go to first? Because both of them are kind of heavy. Okay. Well, we got some heavy shit up in here. Let me go here because I might get y'all to talking.
You just got your tubes tied without even talking to me about it. Why would you do that?
I mean, we already have, we have children, technically they're not
Those not my biological kids.
I know they're not yours, but, you're a great father figure to them.
I can be a great father, but I want to be a great father to my own actual child. My biological child. I want an actual child of my own that I could say that is really my own.
I mean, that's valid, but at this point, the decision has been made. And
what you mean the decision has been made? Why wouldn't you talk to me about it first? I mean, why would you just up and do it?
I don't even have a ring on my finger, so it's just what's the point in that? I feel like
you don't got a ring on your finger, but you in this house though.
Okay, and?
What you mean? What's going on?
The decision is final, and I feel good with what I did. Don't make me feel bad or try to.
Well, why wouldn't you talk to why wouldn't you talk to the person you're supposed to be spending your life with? Why would you make a decision like that?
I mean, it was I talked to a lot of people before I made it. Granted,
how you don't talk to your man though?
Yeah, that's okay. I see the fault.
You see him talking to all these other folks. You ain't talking to your man though. Why does that? I mean, why does that even matter?
It's my body at the end of the day.
It's your body.
Children, that's what it is.
No, I don't have a child that is mine. Well, that is biological mine. That is not fair.
But you already stepped up to the plate. You do a great job, and this is where I'm at.
No, that's not fair. I'm gonna be honest. You tripping, and you big tripping. And to be honest, we won't be able to continue this.
We already got 2 kids. Times are rough.
Yeah, times are real rough.
The inflation. It's just so much.
Yes, but you could have said talk to me about it. You could have told me about this.
You can't afford a child.
All right, children. Let's go here. I want to have this conversation because my body, my choice, right? My body, my choice. Oh, did I get it? Did I get it? The damn hair. No, I did not. Oh, God. Okay. My body, my choice. Ladies, let me ask you something. And I want y'all to be very, 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 very honest about this. There's no judgment. I may not like it, but there's no judgment. Why is it that you get to make all the decisions concerning the bringing forth of a child, because you're the only one who can make the decision if you're going to keep the baby. As you saw here, she took it upon herself to be the only one to make the decision if she's going to have any more babies, because she, clipped and tied herself. Why is it that those kinds of decisions are not made with whomever you say your significant other is? Doesn't he get a say-so in that too? Especially if this is someone you're supposed to be spending the rest of your life with. Now, in this particular instance, she said something I thought was very interesting, but it was a cheap shot. Okay, it was a cheap shot because she said, I ain't got no ring on my finger. Okay. And he's sitting up there saying, but at least you could have had the discussion with me. You did this and didn't even come and talk to me. You talked to everybody else, but didn't talk to me. What sense does that make? Why do we go to that all the time? Why is it that your validation becomes, oh, I ain't got no ring on my finger. Oh, it's my body. I made the decision. You can't tell me what to do with this and that. Why is it that it's always there versus it being a comprehensive discussion where you could still hear him out and still go on with this? You know what? I need to see I never watched the next season of Miss Pat when she had the abortion against her husband's will or whatever. And that I want to see what that was, how they came out of that and how the relationship was fixed. Because why is it that men don't never have a say in this? See, y'all get mad when men have a say because they get to walk away, and that's the only thing that we hear about men. Oh, hell, mama's baby, daddy's maybe. He can sit up there and walk away from it. He can always get up. If he don't want to do, he don't want to do. And we forget that there's mothers who walk away from their children too. But for the sake of arguing, we're just going to stick here. Okay. Why is it that men are not given the same kind of respect, especially when everything comes down to him being this kind of provider and this, that, and the other, and everything about his masculinity, according to the world, I'm only going by the world, about whether or not he's able to produce children, raise the family, this, that, and the other, because those are benchmarks in the world. Okay, those who are religious and carrying on about having children, making sure that I'm not, women have been made to feel that they're less than a woman if they can't bear children. Men, if they shooting blanks, hell, okay, then you consider to be some kind of Casanova Juan Don or whatever, because you're not making no kids. You just fucking to be fucking. And that there is not cool in the eyes of society. Now we got the other side of that coin. I'm a touch, but we're not going to examine that today. And that there is those who sit up there and created this damn army of children, 34, 36 goddamn kids across the country. You know what I'm saying? And yet, you're not a part of their lives on a consistent basis or whatever, whatever that is. Okay. But here, why is it that there's always a difficult conversation when you have a man who said, listen, I want to be a part of my child's life or whatever? Why is it that decision, whether to abort the child or just do away with having kids, period, why is that not a conversation for him to have as well with you? Let me give you something. My mother had that conversation with my dad. Now, she did not give me all the specifics. I am putting pieces together because I think this is what happened. I think I explained to y'all before. My mother told me that she had lost 2 babies. Yeah, I told y'all this before. One between my brother and me, and one between my brother and my sisters. Okay. Now, mind you, I was only 3 years older than my brother, and I'm 7 years older than my sisters. He was 4 years older than our sisters. So I don't remember when my mother was hospitalized, because my dad put her in the hospital on those 2 times, fighting. Okay. So she told me, she said, God gave me my babies back and I had the twins. Okay. After she had my sisters, my mother made the decision to be done with having kids. Okay. She had her tubes clipped, burned, and tied. Okay. Now, you're talking 1977. At that particular time, women were not able to do that without their husband's permission. Yeah. I think that's just... And folks were trying to understand why women's lib was necessary, but yet this is the kind of shit that women had to endure. You can't do this without your husband's permission. And she was like, no, I don't need his permission about what the fuck it is I'm going to do with my body. But she had that conversation with him. And she said, she told him, you got 2 and 2. What else do you think you're going to get? Because I'm not your mama. We're not going to have no 12 babies up in here. I am done. Okay? Now, I'm piecing together that I think my mother did that also for health reasons, because I don't know what kind of damage that she faced dealing with my dad. But I know, oh, damn. I had to catch myself. I was about to say, let me call her and ask her this. And I can't. But there were moments where my mother either hemorrhaged or something. There was something internally that she would go through. And every now and again, it'll lock up. I had to help her get out the bathtub a few times or whatever, as she would be in this excruciating pain. And I'm like, Mama, what's the matter? And she will always say that it was something that my dad did. It's an injury when your dad got into a fight. And there had to have been some of the scar tissue or whatever that happened that caused her to be hospitalized back in the day. My father probably won't remember what the hell that was that happened or whatever. But as I'm thinking and putting pieces together for her, I think it was a health reason as well. Now, she ended up having a discussion with my dad because the hospitals, I don't know how they made her, but I think they wasn't going to let her do it until she had a discussion. And that's what she said. She told my dad, okay, look, you got 2 and 2. What else? What else? There's nothing else. Okay. And to make sure that they did it, she told them to make sure you give them to me after they clipped them. I found out later, while she was dating Edward, that she had gotten pregnant. But of course, because her tubes and stuff were gone, you know, It was just an ingestional pregnancy, and the babies wasn't going to last anyway. And I think she would have had Edward said it was twins, but I think she had just got pregnant two different times. And my mother did not want to have a split family. She wanted to make sure all her children had the same father. So she told me, she said, I knew that I had no insides or whatever to hold and carry the baby. So I never told anybody that I was pregnant. I forgot how this came. Oh, Edward and I were talking. And he was telling me about the time where she was pregnant. I said, pregnant? You know, and that threw me for a loop. Yeah, that threw me for a loop. But women, for those of you who say you want your man in your life, for those of you who say that you want a good man and this, that, and the other, why is it that heavy decisions like that, you don't never consider him? In the clip that I just showed and played, why is that difficult? Or why is it that you feel as though you're the only one in control? Because what in this situation here, if the man leave, she said, okay, now I don't know if these clips are real or not. I'm really starting to believe that they're skits or whatever, because I'm listening to the conversation, and this is the way the conversation is going that throws me off, you know? So, but whether it's a skit or not, we're just going to deal with the situation, okay? He sits up there and says, she says to him, well, you are a good father to my 2 children. And his retort was, yes, but I want to have my own kids. Okay. So when he said that, then she want the neck roll. Oh, well, I've already made the decision, and I ain't got no rings on my fingers and this, that, and the other. So now if he gets up and leaves, because you heard him say at the end, he said, well, I don't think that this will continue. Because now what I thought I wanted to have with you, I can no longer have. Okay. So what does that do to the male psyche? What does that do? Because women, y'all not the only ones who have a biological clock. And you want to sit there and say, oh, I want to have a child. There are men out there who want to have children. So because this is ingrained in us. Number one, it's part of who we are as human beings. There are some who don't have the parenting gene or whatever because they feel that I don't want no damn kids. You know, fuck all that. There are those who have it, you know, and can't because of whatever reasons. There are those who have it and, you know, produce children, this and the other. Then you got those who are in this situation that they want kids, but they find out that the other person doesn't. So now what do I do? Because if I love you like I say I do I stay? Do I risk it? Does that become the deal breaker? What does that become? And here's the tea. All of this time, and this is not said here, it's implied though, that you knew he wanted to have kids. You knew that. But you did this anyway and still didn't have a discussion with him. Same difference as if you put yourself on birth control. And he keep telling you, oh, I would love us to have kids and this, that, and other, but you know when he got birth control pills. And have not had that discussion. Why is that difficult, ladies? Why is it difficult? Either do you feel that, okay, it's my body, I don't have to discuss this with nobody but my medical professional? Why do I have to get his approval for my body? Ain't that what the men always want to do? Always trying to be in control, trying to tell us what to do with our shit. I don't need no man to tell me what to do with my body. Hell, if I want to get my tubes tied because I don't want to have no more kids, that's my business. But you say that you want to, you in this relationship, Y'all supposed to be spending some time together, whatever. So you knew he wanted to have children. Why did you not say, I don't want any more kids? Why did y'all not? Why did you not entertain a conversation to where he could have made up his mind before it got any more emotional investment into the relationship? Why was not an option? See, that's where all this come into play. That's where all this come into play. See, when you start to disregard the man from the jump, did you really care about him? Did you care about his feelings? What this is going to do to him? Why is it that we refuse to allow men to be emotional? See, this becomes a bigger conversation. Something happened to the child. We all know that the mama gonna be, one way or whatever. They always say mothers take it harder. Do we really know that? Do we really know that? Because nobody asks, what about the father? Nobody asks that question. How about this? And I'm using this only as a point. And just hear the point in it, please. Please hear the point that I'm making. Why is it that all those black men who were killed and gunned down, all them people who were the Tamir Rices and all of this, how come the group that was the support group was only for the mothers? None of the fathers band together to say, this is what happened to our children. We're black men, and this is what happened to our black boys. I'm a black man, but yet my black daughter was affected by this. Nobody asked the dad or come to the rescue unless they were they were together as a couple. Why don't we have that kind of conversation? Why is that difficult? Wait a minute. Y'all got quiet on me. I think he should be in the discussion-making process. She's being very selfish. Okay. It's not just your body. There's a baby in there. If you don't want it, give it to his or her father who does. How about that? That there was another idea, because the ladies are like, well, it's my body. I'm the one that's got to go through the changes. I'm the one that's going to gain weight. I'm the one. I got to be on the medicine. I got to be on the prenatal care. I got to make sure I'm eating right. So this other, I heard someone say, honey, this parasite that's in my body. Okay. And blah, blah, blah. But no one considers that, okay, just give me my baby at the end of all this. The fathers are never taking I won't say never, but more than likely, they're not in the equation when it comes to this. But let me go here. I'm going to play this. Y'all tell me what you think about this.
And nephews,
You got my blood running through you and your daddy blood. How you going to have somebody else's child out here?
So I'm supposed to be with somebody that I don't love so you could be happy.
You damn right. You damn
well,
right.
Mom, how does that work?
It works just fine for me. Okay?
So she wants to put me out of her house.
Yes, you won't get the stepping if you don't get you a man come up in here and create me a baby.
So then what am I supposed to do, Mom? You want me to out the house because of who I'm dating?
Yes, I do.
And then what am I supposed to do?
You do what you want to do when you out my house, but long as you in my house, you gonna have a decent relationship.
But the thing
this
is,
come
Mom,
from the old school, baby. The old school. What I'm talking about is a man and a woman procreate and they have babies. Not a woman and a woman, okay? Y'all can't have babies together. Don't you understand?
But she is a better partner than I've ever had in my entire life. But I'm supposed to be with somebody that I don't want. But
not by my book.
She has treated me the best that I've ever had in my whole life, Mom. But you want me to go and settle and be with somebody that I don't love. That's what you prefer.
Guess what? You gotta grow to love people. Okay? You gotta get to know the person. Okay. All right? You didn't even get no man no chance.
All right.
How you supposed to love a man? You ain't even let a man in your life. You just saw this woman supposed to give you everything. No, ma'am. Not in this house, not under my roof. No, ma'am. Try again.
So can I ask you a question?
Ask me, I'ma tell you.
Are you happy?
I'm wonderfully happy. Me and your daddy been married for 23 years.
You gonna come up in this house with a man so y'all can create me a baby. That's what the fuck she said. You gonna come up here in this house so y'all can create me a baby. Now, I'm going to say off the riff, point blank period, at this particular stage of the game, this thing, if you dating and fucking and carrying on like that, you ain't got no business being at home. You have no business being at home, particularly when you understand where your parents or whoever in the house, when you know where they stand, you have no business being at home. Get your ass up. Go find a place that you can call yours. And then that way you can have all the control, all the reign, all of this that you need. Okay? So that's number one. Now, let's get into this. She says, so I'm supposed to just go ahead and love somebody or fall in love with somebody just to make you happy. And mama said, you damn right. The fuck kind of shit is that? Don't you hate when parents love to live vicariously through their children? When you don't give the child the opportunity to express themselves, to be who they are. And the thing is that you knew this. As parents, if you are active in your children's lives, you know your child. You know all of the this, that, and the third that's going to happen. You know what's coming down the line. You can't tell me, oh, this came out of nowhere, this came out of the blue. You ain't going to tell me that. Because when you're looking and paying attention to your child, if you are communicating with them, you know what they're saying and you know what they ain't saying. So this ain't nothing new. Bitch, what? This ain't nothing new. But so that you can feel as though you got control over the child, you say, oh, not up in my house. Okay. You're right. You are definitely right. So I won't disrespect your home by bringing this up in here and carrying on. But that's not going to change who the fuck I am. Okay? Now, as time goes on, see, you're going to get what you asked for because you told me not to, I can't have it over in your house. Well, okay, so now once I'm dating, well, you don't want us in your house, so honey, no, you're going to have to come over here to my house if you want to see me. I'll send you a phone call or a text message, and now we could do camera chats and all that. But you don't want me in your house. See that divide right there? When parents want to get their asses on their shoulders, then you want to throw God into it and carry on. God didn't make you that way. Would you stop trying to tell me what God made me? This is my motherfucking life. Let me and God work this out. Why y'all always trying to tell me what the hell God did with me? And yet when I'm asking God to answer a goddamn question, nobody has an answer, but you could tell me what God did for me? Stop it. That's the part that gets on everybody's fucking nerves. You don't like the way how I live my life. You don't like the culture that I've adopted, whatever. That's fine. Stay there. You ain't even got to agree with it. You don't have to believe in it. I don't believe in gay. I don't believe. Fine. But don't sit up here and try to tell me what God did for me. And it's my life and I'm the one that's got the relationship. Or not have one. If God needs to talk to me directly, God know how to get my damn attention. Why is it that everybody always feels as though that's the part that just fucking rubs me absolutely crazy? That's the part. Always got your mouth on something trying to tell me what God is and don't know shit from Shinola about my life. Ain't asking me shit about what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, why. Ain't asking me about my struggle. You ain't even asking. All the things there was taken to God in prayer. And then mama goes up here and say, oh no, honey. The girl said, but this is to somebody who has treated me the best I've ever been treated. I'm happy, I'm glowing, I'm everything. And you sit there and say, oh no, not here. Okay. Yeah. And you're right. Not here. So let me get my shit, go where the fuck it is I'm going. Make a home for myself. I ain't that okay. Hey, come on, Dorothy. It's time for you to get Toto, honey. Go make a home of your own. You understand? And all she talking about is procreating, honey. You're gonna get to make me a baby. Is that all the fuck you want is the baby? You ain't said nothing about me being a mother or nothing. You ain't said nothing about me experiencing the joys of motherhood. You ain't even give me the damn mama curse. I want you to have a child just like you. You want the baby. Ain't that a bitch? Y'all don't quit playing with my nerve today. Yeah. All of that. All of that. But to keep it at a minimum, honey, get your ass up and get out your mama's house. You ain't got to go through all that in the way that you have, honey. Get your ass up. Get out your mama's house. That's all you need to do. Yep. That's all you need to do. And you can get all that chatter gone, honey, because if she called you to say, Mama, I got to go, thank you, it's not in her house. But all that shit there that she was spouting, Miss Mama, she could have kept all that. And thank God it wasn't me. Okay. I'm the old school. I'm the old school. If you don't quit old schooling me. What we got? Let me go to the comments. What's this? I had the same with Ma. She wanted me to marry a white boy, Marcel. Like I like black, and she didn't accept that. Ooh, ha ha! She drove me to that boy's house, hoping we hook up, and did not. Me and Joe snuck around, but we kept in touch today, and we still keep in touch today. Now, well, how about that? Okay. I was in love with Joe as a teen. She didn't accept it. So we snuck around on the phone, whispering and everything. But the fact Joe was older didn't help none. It turned out we stayed as friends. Oh, okay. Wow. See? Love, honey. Love, 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 love. Okay. What time is it? I'm going to do... Oh. Wait a minute. Y'all ready for this? I don't know if y'all ready for this. I don't know if y'all ready for this because it took me too fast. I'm telling y'all, okay, warning. This may take y'all a little too fast, honey. This may take y'all a little too fast because I didn't know how to handle this. But y'all, take a look at this. Okay, y'all saw that, right? You saw that, right? When this video came across my desk, first off, you got a whole chicken on this damn little serving platter, whatever the hell you just did, okay? Head and all, okay? I think the part that probably offended me the most is the fact that he came across very Neanderthalish. Okay? You grunting and shit, sign languaging and shit. Slamming the bottle down, But children, when he went to eat that goddamn chicken head and that neck the way that he did and just went on the body and just ate it off the body, I was like, oh, dear mercy. I didn't know how to handle that. And I've never had a chicken head like that before, honey. So I don't know if it's all meat or what, because he chewed the shit out of that. Ain't no bones, no goddamn well, no nothing, honey. I realized this was a cultural thing, honey. Because I was looking in the comments on that video, and some of the comments, they were like, oh, child, yeah, chicken heads and plantains are fabulous, honey. Just that. I'm like, ooh, so this is a delicacy. I'm like, oh, okay. It's kind of like one of them things that the folks, what is it? The people who go, is it Australia somewhere where they go get the chocolate octopus or whatever, or chocolate squid? They take and they dip the shit in chocolate sauce or whatever. I'm like, who in the hell? Okay, so it's an acquired taste. I bet the fuck it is. I bet it is an acquired taste. Really? Oh, I didn't know what to do with that. And then Miss Thing's face, honey. Her face just said everything, honey. But at the same time, again, not knowing if these are skits or not, because her face was cute. But at the same time, they've done this before. Okay? They've done this before. Okay? But all that goddamn grunting. The fuck is that? Don't make, oh, honey. Mm-mm. And I don't want to be, I don't want to seem insensitive to other people's cultures and carry it on because, child, folks eat some strange shit up in here. And okay. Okay. No, you have at that, honey. What is it? What was, oh, God, somebody was eating some eyeballs. Oh, God. What was it? Oh. And, the thought of that, honey. I was like, how in the hell? Oh, no, ma'am, honey. I don't even know what the consistency of that is, but just when I feel my eye, honey, when I'm up in here trying to get the hair out of my eye, just to feel my eyeball or whatever, oh, no. You're talking about eating that and biting and it oh, girl, no, honey. I have no reason to want to sit down here and no, we ain't doing that. Okay? We ain't doing that. We've eaten dry squid, wet shrimp, barbecued octopus, a smoked bonefish, raw fish, everything. Okay. Well, you know what? Yes, those who are into that kind of thing, you expanding your palate, that's cute. Mom likes to suck the fish eyes right out the fish head. That's it. It's fish eyes. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. And I helped her make the lumpia and chocolate cookies as a kid. Really? Okay. Ooh. Oh God! That's exactly what it is. Fish eyes. Oh God! No, don't do me no favors. Not like that. And I got some catfish up in here. I'm gonna get to eat too. But it's cooked, it's fried. I got to worry about no heads, no nothing. I got to worry about all that, child. I know we're mammals and we up here on. I know that we walk on. No, you save all that shit for the bears and the tigers. Let them do all that. I can't. No, no, baby, no, no. And that's saying a lot coming from me because usually I like to experiment with a whole bunch. I like to expand my palate or whatever. But no, I'm good. All right, listen, I'm gonna sit down here. Let me get up off here. The witching hour is upon us, honey. And I'm gonna save this next story for later. I was gonna do about well, I ain't gonna get into it. I'll save it for later, and then we bring on a couple other things because I got to talk about the white children down here in Mexico City. So we're gonna talk about that another time, and all of that. So, with that being said, honey, you may finish all of your crumpets, my darlings, because the tea has been dished and you've been dishing tea, darlings. With Big Meats. And in the absence of the big guy, ally, honey, Minister Lavelle, and Aunt Nikki, honey, we adore you. We thank you for coming on up and doing this thing with us, honey. If you love us like you say you do, honey, click like, subscribe, share on whichever platform that you're watching us on. Make sure that you like us, share this with other people so you can come on up in here and have some fun with us as well. Wait a minute, Tiffany, was this you? Somebody sent me a $20 cash app, honey. Thank you. I appreciate that, honey. That's going in the gas tank. Yes, God, today. In the tank. Okay. Wait a minute, I'm trying to pull it up. Because it just said Tiffany. It didn't give me a last name in the text. So let me go over here to the do. Oh yeah, this is you. Hey, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you for that. Thank you, Pumpkin. That is such a joy. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, baby. I thought I did that. But in any event, we thank you for coming on up in here and doing the thing. There we go. And just having some fun with me, okay? Now, for those of you who don't like anything that we're doing over here, you want a neck roll, you want a this roll, you want a that roll, and et cetera, honey, then you do all what you feel your heart is entitled to do. But you can tell all of your motherfucking enemies, tell your enemies to come over here to like, subscribe, and to share, okay? Because one of the things that you will learn, understand, and acquiesce to is that everything that we're doing over here at the hard way, the syndicate, honey, everything that we're doing over here, honey, will move forward. So, darlings, I'm not going to try to sing out. Y'all see, I cracked it when I first came in. Okay. Yes, Reese, that was from me. Sick Cash App. You're welcome. Good night. Thank you, my precious. Y'all have a good night. For those of you who waiting to go out, honey, it is the witching hour. Go out. Be safe. Be careful. Fools are every fucking where, honey. Just be careful, okay? And take care of yourself. The goal is to come home in one piece alive, because they could bring you home in one piece in the damn casket too. Come home alive so that you could do everything again tomorrow, okay? So on that note, my loves, I'm going to let you guys go. Wait a minute. I do not have the here I go. Okay, don't have the exit of the closing credits queued. There we go. So, okay, my darlings, thank you. We will see you guys again real soon. It is my goal to come to you tomorrow evening on Saturday. But we'll see, honey, because I may have something come up. Okay. And my son. Okay. I will keep you guys posted, okay? But nonetheless, thank you. And on that note, honey, we'll see you guys again soon, okay? Ciao, bella, darling. Scene.